2014. My brother Dante, he lives in Virginia. Shout out to Dante and Dawn. Say Dante, who are his HBCU, St. Paul's College, Lawrenceville, Virginia. Built by Father Russell. Father Russell was a friend to Booker T. Dr. George Washington Carver used to go to St. Paul's College to visit health. So anyway, they wanted $2 million for 118-acre HBCU. I said, we got to get this. They got the football field, the gym, the dorms, the church, the camp. $2 million for a whole HBCU. We tried to raise the money, couldn't raise the money. The Chinese bought it. So we let Chinese buy an HBCU. That's an insult to every athlete walking this planet. 2014. Chinese got it around 60.
You out.
So $2 million for the whole thing. We couldn't get nobody to put that in.
Sure.
So then I said, okay, we just gonna look for a regular day school. So I'm still looking. Meantime, that's when the acquisition that I was spending the money called money pop. But let me tell you why that popped. It popped because in 2015, 1 year after we started raising the money in 2015, I cut out all the middlemen and the conscious because they just have to do selection, bringing me in, not paying me sufficiently, making all this money off the tickets for sure. What really pissed me off wasn't the money. You know the real reason why I cut all of these opportunities out? People came in to hear Dr. Lee, but you got him on the mic, you got him on the mic. It's a fucking hater. You got him in my mic, they ain't coming to me. They can get me, dog. Stay with me. Stay with me. They don't have me on the mic. They telling you, look. You got to do that time. That was 6 to 9. 6 to 9, 6 to 10. I'm the headliner. I got 30 minutes of my own shit. I'm out. So in 2015, I cut them out. When I cut them out, they got upset. They said, how did we get him back? They scared of the money. Now, mind you, we just got audited by the IRS last year. By the way, we passed the audit. So I'm a scammer. You understand that? Ain't no scammer here. My shit's real. It helps people to school. That's why I don't pay no mind. Because we almost done now. So when the school opened, all of them who said that to show them proof that that's the main one that they got to school. But the real issue with the school ain't the school. It's the fact that I'm doing this. In other words, right? Going back to the ego thing, which I'm not into. But if you're going to hate, I'm going to beat my chest. That's wrong.
Come on, man, start playing.
Because I've seen you. Some people might call and they might have a discrepancy with donation. No, motherfucker, you can't get your donation. Like I've seen you.
No. Stay with me. Nobody who has ever donated has called into a radio show and asked for their money back. So people who hate, they're not donating. I mean, just say, the haters don't donate. So the question would be, why do you got the money that you equity in it? You didn't donate no money. Because I want to make them look bad, so I'm going to act like I'm a donor. They not no damn donors. Just like you have people saying, we going to down with this up to school. We was ready to come in. That's what must be left to stay. We never had a single person show up at that school, licensed in Delaware, licensed in Wilmington, HVAC, plumbing, or electrical repairs. Nobody the whole time. Those were the things that you got to separate the propaganda from it. But the real issue with FPG is once I get it up, it's a wrap on the I'm already that. So once I get that school coming from nothing, first school in American history built exclusively with donations from Africans from every continent on earth, not even Barbie did that. We'll be the first ones to do it up. And that's what they hate. And that was one of the best things, donation. Donation.
I don't know what, but I want to ask. We had a conversation and I kind of feel like
where you guys are coming from?
FPG is going to be exclusively for black children. Correct? We had a conversation up here a few minutes ago, and we talked about how the structure or how Dr. King's contribution to Black America.
It wasn't the structure at all. Okay, Dr. King is a bad rap. And although Dr. King was not a Pan-Africanist, I'm an ardent Dr. King supporter because he's misunderstood and he's often blamed for the mistakes of contemporary blacks that he had nothing to do with. Dr. King did not lead the fight for integration. He led a fight for access to opportunity and resources. Let me give you an example. We are isolated in this room. We need food, we need clothes, we need shelter, we need jobs. I said, you go to that school, learn how to do what they do so you can come back and teach us. You go through involved in that so you can learn and come back and you teach us. Joe, go over there, click on these pictures, bring it back. That's what Dr. King was about. He didn't say, all y'all leave the black hospital, leave the black schools, leave the black community, give up all our independent black businesses, and go dissolve yourself in a sea full of white folks. He never said that. And Dr. King never fought for integration. He fought for access to opportunity and resources. And what we do, because we don't like to take responsibility for our behavior, not you and I, but collective black consciousness, right? We'll say Dr. King should have never integrated us. If he would have kept us separate, we won't have all these problems. Well, guess what? Dr. King was assassinated on April 4th, 1968. He was already 6 feet deep when desegregation came. Dr. King wasn't around to witness none of that. The deseg came in the 70s. He was gone. Who made black doctors give up the black hospitals and go to the white ones? Who made the black community give up the independent black community and go to the white suburbs? Who made us give up our independent black schools and send our kids to white public schools? Nobody made us do that. The U.S. government didn't make you do that. We voluntarily did it because we love the white public.
Let me ask you a little bit of pushback. Dr. King was, I'm making up my own mind, was the father of the civil rights movement, or the leader of the civil rights movement.
He was the face.
Right, of the civil rights movement. And that's one of the criticisms, is that civil rights, or us being civil, wanting to eat at a white man's table when they feed us at the back door, wanting us to go sit in Woolworth and let them pour hot coffee on you and spray ketchup in your face and hit you with eggs. All of that shit was catering to white.
Because it wasn't led by Dr. King.
No, it was the movement in itself.
Right. The Freedom Riders wasn't led by Dr. King. You understand? You're talking SIP, you're talking CORE, you see what I'm saying? You're talking other organizations. He didn't head those movements, but I support what they did. Why? Because if you have to go to the bathroom, and I gotta pull over on the highway, you gotta use the restroom. If you don't notice that cracker ass gas, you understand? She should be able to take the ability and use it again. Access, not integration. They were fighting for access. They were not fighting for integration. Those college students who began the sit-in movement in Greensboro did so because when they wanted to go off campus and get something to eat, you understand, they wanted to be able to go and get a burger. It wasn't about how we needed to write it out. It was about making sure we had access to the services that we needed. Because at that time, we didn't have the economic power we got now. Stay with me. We didn't have the economic power that we got now. So I understood it in its proper context. Here's my question. If that is your criticism of that day, here's my counter argument to you. We had 30 billion people today. 30 billion, excuse me, 2 trillion. We spent $30 billion on this, $2 billion on this, $4 billion on this, 800 million of chicken, turkey, beef, and pork. So if that's your argument, what the hell stopped us?
Oh no, I stand in that.
I see what I'm saying. What stopped us from doing that? We can't go back 55 years and say, Dr. King trapped us, because we're free to do it now, and we choose not to. Because most black people don't have a problem with oppression. Our issue is the position white power has given us in the hierarchy of oppression. So we go in there acting like we're going to fight for change, but the minute we get a better style or better position, we no longer fight. We go to the power structure, aka our chart.
Can I ask you, do you think that there's some level of regret on his approach, especially, given his last speech before his assassination, and him saying to some degree, I've let you down.
What up, though?
I probably let you guys down a wrong path.
Shit, finna get on the game?
Some level of regret on his approach.
And everybody is going to have some of that. I'm going to have it. Garvey had it. King had it. We're going to have it. But let me give you this.
You talking about Ava?
After Malcolm was assassinated.
Y'all finna go to the skater ring, right?
1965. Dr. King goes to Jamaica and goes to landmark of He credits Garvey as being one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, all right.
He comes back and starts speaking like knowledge.
Yeah, I'm finna get on the game.
Dr. King wasn't assassinated for immigration.
He was assassinated
for the economic revolution. Right. Why did they kill Dr. King? Dr. King had to die in Memphis.
I was thinking about NCAA.
What? Where basket he was taking 4 Americans to the nation's capital. And no one was going to leave unless much had a house and a job. It was economic revolution. He would have embarrassed the American government. And that's why he died. He died of economic revolution, not civil rights. He started, but they only give you civil rights. And they never give you economic revolution. Show me a speech where Dr. King said we should have our own community. Show me a speech where Dr. King said we should have our own speech. Show me a speech where Dr. King ever said Black America should have its own independent infrastructure. He never said that. We put that on him because we don't want to take responsibility for the fact that we the ones who broke What do you with segregation? No, I'm with independence, and I'm with the difference. Black people are already segregated. Why do I need to say segregation? Our children go to schools that are at least 85% all black. Why do I need to say segregation? In the ghetto, private education that is they create as a result of segregation. Our people are normally 85% of where they live at. Black people are already segregated. The only reason why you interact with white folks is because you don't have your own institutional resources. You don't have to deal with white folks to keep their job, their hospital, their housing, their public transportation. We need what they have. That's the only reason why we interact with white folks. If we had our own, there would be no interaction. So for me to teach our future, to put segregation and be independent. Independence shows you your own future. So when I talk to brothers and sisters who say, Dr. Umar, separate. Give black people something to separate you. It's useless to talk about separation if you ain't got no damn schools, no jobs, no homes, no food. Separate me nowhere if you ain't got nothing for it. If you create that independent black community that we used to have back in the days of Garvey, black people will voluntarily give up on the white power structure. So we ain't got nothing for our people.
But that there are so many blacks that are just dying for the acceptance of white people.
Absolutely, that white people. Absolutely. Because what contradict that?
If we had our own independent,
Yes, sir.
the hard banks, the hard banks, or whatever, what is stopping 40% of black people from alienating that and going to where everybody belongs? So we're dying for that acceptance.
Because the issue is mindset, brother. Most of us don't have an independent mindset. Most black people do not wake up thinking about what can I do to make my people free. We want to participate.
But if we had our own shit, Doc, what's to say that we still wouldn't instill that mindset?
But I'm trying to understand, are you saying if we had our own, wouldn't black people who are thirsty for white validation still be enjoying? Is that the question? Yeah. Of course they would. Which is why you got to have a civil war in black America, not physical combat, but social and intellectual. You got to have a civil war in black America to separate those who are in love with the white reality from those who want they own. So it's not a contradiction. What we're saying is there's two different mindsets in black America. The do for self, that's me. I want my own. And the integrationist who just wants to anchor up the white society.
Let me ask you a question. I'm a fan.
Right? Support. Celebrities have names. I'm a favorite fighter.
So listen to this.
Why I go and fight?
Why is it why is it one side of here saying, yo, I'm a do for self, and the other side is, yo, y'all want white people did. Why is it not one?
I'm a do for self, and you need to got white people.
True, I agree. No, what I'm saying is, why is it one or the other?
Because you have diversity in mindset.
Why is there not? I know. Why is there no middle ground? Either you're one.
There is no middle ground. Is there something that you have alive? Is there something that you have second? Is there something that you have free? So what the hell are you talking about a middle ground? Those who are revolutionaries can talk about a middle ground. Ain't no middle ground for revolution. Win or you die. And I'll tell you. Free or die.
When you start talking about, I could have relationships with white people. I love her.
Yes.
That don't mean I'm on his dick. That don't mean that.
No. Yes, you have to white man.
So it's either yo, I'm going to that's up to my word. So I think that there's a middle ground. I think that you could also be separatist, or your stance was, yo, black, 100% independent, or anchor to white. There was no middle ground. That's why it's clarified.
This might not change week one, but when I'm talking about independence, I'm talking about I'm just saying that's what your social arrangement is. Let me see what I'm talking about. You go hang out with white folks. That's your business. You understand what I'm saying? You want to be like white folks. Yeah, less about what you're social. I'm talking about the business. So you can leverage our power.
We can have the same equity that they have.
Absolutely. What? I'm not trying to control people. So like outside of there's nobody price. You take that white people, you gotta take that white. Let me get it.
or as a black woman or white man.
Is that what he's calling a snowbunny crisis?
A crisis of black men, able-bodied, well-placed, economically secure, well-educated black men who are choosing to marry outside of the black community as opposed to stick to their sisters. Only 1 out of 4 of which will ever get married in their lifetime. That is a crisis which is giving our children an absence of good black male-female heterosexual relationships that they can pattern themselves out.
Talking about before we even go there, because that opens up such a huge door.
Open it up.
We can talk about
Open the door,
Open it up.
we can talk about the whole Jonathan Majors verdict, which I'm sure you have a lot of there. Yes, we're getting that. But what I wanted to ask you is kind of like going back to what you said. You were talking about a civil war.
Yes.
What does that look like? Because it's not a physical one you're talking about, but what does that look like?
And you believe coexistence with white folks is the way to go. In your mind, look at you understand. But see, I understand that white people don't share power. Because historically, you cannot point to any period in the history of humanity where white people have shared power with black people on equitable terms. If you're going to coexist with all nations, you're going to coexist as a second-class citizen.
So you don't believe in white allyship?
What is a white ally? Give me a definition.
For example, I just watched this TED Talks on this white preacher from Jacksonville, and it was called Black Murder is Normal. And he went, and basically the whole talk was just about how normalized it is to discuss black murder. You know, and the statistic that you used earlier about black men being the #1 cause of death for exactly, he used that same statistic. And what he was saying to the audience was he basically saying he was just like hemming and hawing and giving sympathy is not nearly enough. We need to be proactive, and he was calling out his contemporaries, you know, that they need to be proactive in the fight in trying to stop, you know, just the high crime.
People should be proactive.
Yes.
So if black on black fratricide protects and maintains the status quo and guarantees the perpetuation of white privilege, why in the hell would our Caucasians stop it?
And it guarantees their power remains
Absolutely. Why would they stop?
It don't even make sense when you're trying to help them.
That's why I found the TED Talk so interesting, because when I saw the title, I automatically assumed that it was going to be, you know, a black scholar standing up there at the podium talking about this. I was really surprised to see that it was a white man standing up there talking about black murder is normal, and mindset, you know, collective mindset-wise, it needs to stop being looked at that way. It needs to be start being looked at as like a catastrophe as it relates to a society. You know, he talked about how one woman asked, like a police officer, you know, it's fucking, you haven't found my daughter's killer, whatever the case is, but how did you treat her body? When you found her body laying there, did you just like throw her in the bag and then throw her in the back of the, you know, the ambulance or coroner's van, or did you treat her body with care? How did you treat her? And I thought that that was a really, really profound question to even be asked, that I don't think that anybody of another race would even think to, would even like conceptualize. But that is just like one of the things in terms of normalization of black crime and black murder that we in ourselves, like we feel these things. We want to know these things because we have acknowledged to a certain extent it is normal.
Here's one of the reasons why I have little patience for the white liberals. White liberals have the same agenda as white conservatives. The methods are different. White liberals like to make black people think they actually care when they don't, because getting you to drop your guard allows them to fulfill their agenda a whole lot quicker, as opposed to the white conservative who's going to tell you exactly how he feels, aka Donald Trump in the Republican Party versus Joe Biden in the Democratic Party. If you look at what Trump did for black America, and if you look at what Biden did for black America, neither one of them did anything. The only difference is Biden makes you think I'm going to bring you some sort of a solution, and Trump lets you know to your face, I could care less about you. I'm trying to make America great again for white folks.
Shut up, girl.
I don't really speak of too much liberal and conservative.
Okay.
Here.
I can say with 100% fact that white people do that.
Okay.
Because
your assessment and analysis of that interaction. But I'm going to give you the rules of racism. And I challenge those of you who know good white people to prove your position. Because history does not co-sign it. Number one, all white people are racist. And I'm going to explain what I mean by this. That's rule number one. If you don't get the first rule, the rest of the rules don't make no sense. Let me explain what I mean when I say all white people are racist. All white people are racist does not mean all white people are bigots. Stay with me. A bigot is someone who hates you because you're black. A bigot is someone who believes y'all need to be exterminated, that you're racially inferior, that you're nothing but drug addicts and drug users. That is a bigot. They have an emotional attachment to the destruction of the black community. A racist does not have to hate black people. A racist does not have to work to eliminate us as a population. A racist does not have to push false narratives and stereotypes about who we are. You know what a racist is interested in? Control of resources, opportunities, and privileges. That's it. To be a racist means I like the unfair advantage my people have over blacks, and I'm not going to do a damn thing about changing it or making it even. Now, if you know of a white person that's ever walked this earth that has tried to eliminate their white privilege or the unfair advantage that these people have against us, give me a name.
Jane Elliott would be one.
You're absolutely wrong. Jane Elliott talks about it. She's a rhetorician. I said, what has she done? Jane Elliott, but it was your white girl? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got her. No, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. No. You didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said. Listen, you didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said. Let me clarify. And no disrespect to Jane Elliott, because I appreciate the fact she exposes the contradiction of white hypocrisy. But what I said was, name a white person who has done something to destroy the white privilege. She talks about words and not actions. How would you describe it?
And trying to educate the people and change the mindset of the people, that is action.
No, that's not good enough.
Because now if I can try to change your mind, that is an action.
Let me tell you why that's...
You get your speeches every day. In your speeches, you are trying to change the mindset of the black people to advance them.
Yes, and if you listen to my speeches, I make it very clear that do not add my words as actions toward black liberation. The words are the preparation. They do not count as actions. What is Jane Elliott doing amongst white people to destroy white people?
She can't.
I think she can. She belongs to the people. No, bro. There are policies, there are laws, there are agendas and institutions in place to turn black people into a permanent underclass. Let me get more specific with you. What is Jane Elliott or Tim Wise or any other white liberal you would have doing about miseducation, mass incarceration, police genocide, access to
I showed you about that. That's that nigga. I thought that shit was so crazy.
So I quantified it and said, what is she doing specifically to address any of the major problems outside of the
Damn, Patrick. Dr. Umar used to be around the
Listen to this.
semi-program.
Because you know what she's saying, why you don't know what she does?
Damn, Patrick thought Dr. Umar was talking about this bitch. Damn, Patrick's oldest baby mama, the light-skinned girl. And that's why they all started kind of, it was at a football game in California. They was like arguing. I didn't know who the nigga was. Dr. Umar was. I didn't know who he was. So, Patrick pressed him about his baby mama or whatever. He was like, "Nigga, your baby mama was coming on me. And then you mad at me, but you over here with this half-witted white woman. Then now everybody like, oh, this is why this nigga, this is why he talk like that." He called her a half-witted white woman.
No,
I had a great
hold on. Asking other people about the plan, right? Yeah. My question is,
Yeah, for sure.
Get back.
it's a super change.
Stop, man. Give up everything that can hurt you.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. I'm serious. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Mass incarceration. What are they doing to destroy white folks who died. Michael Swerve, God, and others who. No disrespect. No disrespect. They're actually bad. Where you got that from? They died because that was action. Those were individuals who decided to make
Brother.
action. But here's where I need y'all to understand that was not eliminating white privilege. Stay with me.
What's good, JB? What's good, my brother? My brethren? What up, though?
Get the right to vote for what?
Shit just got home from work OT bag.
What's good with it, fam? On God, nigga. Making $50 an hour. Looking at. Making $50 an hour. Huh? That's what you just got done doing?
It ain't no joke today.
Hell no, it's one. They talking about 114 today and shit.
Something like but more like 42.
42, see what I'm saying? You over there getting that paper, nigga. You over there getting that paper. You feed me?
Yeah, which was 135 inside my plant.
Especially on a broader scale. But when you start trying to change the infrastructure in some of these smaller minorities, voting becomes integral because you got to put the proper black people in place to do.
Boy, that's heat stroke. That's heat stroke.
From the inside out, and when you start voting for something as small as the board
Trying to boss up.
that board of education director might have a different initiative or a different agenda than this board of education director. So when we vote
Turn that fan
for her, that has our best
You see why I say man forget that practice.
May I respond? May I respond? The very reason that the Democratic Party is absolutely useless to black folks is because, right, they finance and control every black elected official who runs for office. Why do you think there has not been a change when it comes to police brutality? I understand, but why do you think there has not been a change when it comes to the school system? Because the two largest unions in America are teachers and police. They run the whole thing. You don't become a governor in America without
Thursday it's Cardinals versus Panthers.
in America without policing the teachers. My point is the political and economic power of white stakeholders within the system maintains white privilege for the black people. I'm 1,000% in agreement.
Oh, the Hall of Fame game this week? Thank you, Jesus. I was wondering when that bitch was coming.
I don't even want to bring up this.
I'm so tired of watching baseball and all this other type of shit.
We didn't know what the fuck this was. But when we turned around,
I'm so ready
Yeah.
for football, bruh.
we saw people throwing rocks at us.
I'm so ready.
We didn't know what the fuck that was.
I'm so ready. I know it's just preseason, but shit.
So
I want to watch something.
change can't be made from outside.
I'm trying to see what Caleb Downs and Malachi Lawrence
That
looking like.
means one more month until college football.
Let's take. I didn't
Yes, sir.
Right. I didn't vote for Trump because my thought was
Yes,
my
sir.
daughter could never be on Trump's cabinet. I don't like Biden, right? But it's more inclusivity.
Yeah, these white sports are killing me, bro.
Hey, on God, JB. On God.
Inclusivity that allows for certain people to sit at the table that matter. Whether it's one motherfucker, because again, it's not going to be overnight. We just got to get
Is a help.
No, I just that's totally.
That Lamont Roach fight was fire last night.
It could be. It don't have to be, but it could be. Hold up. It could be a token, right? But
Lamont Roach fought last night? Who did he fight?
That helps us?
no,
Okay.
no. I'm talking about from a smaller level.
Did he win?
A big change from the ground up. I don't think change can be made in the White House. I think change
If he
I
ain't
don't
win, he
care
ain't gonna
about
get no.
baseball or NASCAR or tennis.
Yes, you do start.
If he didn't win the fight, he ain't gonna get no rematch with Javante.
William Z. Pita.
state level, you can make changes on it.
Manifest is what you say is true.
Because all black people
Nope.
You know the dude that almost beat Javante? Baby, the dude that almost beat him? He had a fight last night. And he lost.
Can I just show an example of why
He lost?
There's also a side on the liberal side where I can go ahead and see how they're now trying to remove us from even doing the important part.
Did it go to full 12
William was
rounds?
throwing 96 punches around, bro.
Oh, he said, bro, threw 96 punches around.
Yup, by majority decision.
Majority decision, wow.
Man, they're letting us know flat out. We out. This is it. Flat out. We ain't public. Honesty is the best. I'm just telling you, that's what it is. And a lot of the black people who have been converting from blue to red have been converting simply off of that. I like my racism on a platter so I can know how to deal with it, how to move forward with it. I don't want
Threw
it to
over
be
1,000 punches in the fight.
We're gonna help you with this and this and that, and you never do. Or we're gonna give you a couple of different politicians to represent you, but they're only put in place.
Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Let's go!
But Stevenson beat William last year, I
Penn State
believe.
Nittany Lions.
Before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams
That is definitely one fight everybody want to see is Stevenson.
But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd is proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking
I
forward to this
received
matchup.
every
The
fucking
Nittany
game.
Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground. Brown makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult.
Hey man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like feature him, the offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way.
Maybe some room here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 40.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. On the left side, here's Coleman. Dragged down, but they'll move the 6 for a first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out all week long. You got to anticipate. You got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. They executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive change.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. On first down, it's Brown again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse.
Niggas come over when I ain't there. Crazy work person, face full name, dark skin tone.
Fam, you said you wasn't gonna be back till like 8 o'clock tonight.
Right now, and this is the point where this defense.
I thought you wasn't coming back till tonight.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Hines is tight end.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Manning trying to quiet this crowd. He's got an open man.
Too much juice. Too much juice.
Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that. Right?
Take off, Ryan. Let's go.
It's going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6.
What's wrong with you?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Eminem is Caucasian. They are both participants in hip-hop culture, right? Talk black, act black, music black, dress black, the whole nine. I promise you, if the police call them the fuck over, the first thing you're gonna let them know is they are not you. They will never get that privilege out. And one of the issues I have with the fact that we let non-Africans participate in our culture so much.
Looking for a crease, it's Hansen. Oh, he's got some space. And he takes it all the way down to the 6-yard line.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched it. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
Let me say something.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. Start to head up down the road. Obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give to the right. Got enough for the first. To the 10.
God damn, he's just breaking all the tackles.
Get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Here's Peoples. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
Stop! Little girl.
I don't know. I want to know. I'm not sure the black coach.
I like how you be talking.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Asking what is white culture? I don't have anything. Squash.
Quarterback will keep it.
Whoa! Let that shit go, nigga.
2-yard line. And the Nittany Lions will hustle from the line.
That was classified or put on to whites as white culture. Like that was their thing. Baseball.
Baseball, football, apple pie, shit like that.
I refuse to believe. I don't think that's the best.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal.
Let's go!
Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time,
Where's
but
your buddy
inside the
from?
3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And
Probably
they're
cold in
essentially
that
running a
studio.
two-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Nobody. I'm telling you. But anyway,
Pushes for the goal line.
Oh!
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds Bond, gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that.
What'd I say?
Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they play it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. Love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Fielded in the end zone. It's blocked. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Corralled by the kicking team.
This nigga locked
As a return guy, you know that you're going to get pumped.
That's the second time you
got guys that have a 50-yard run at you. Slot football, you've got to do a better job of ball security.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming.
Let it go.
Nothing the defense can do. That's mano up front, and your guys getting them pushed. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop.
ain't no different than what's going on there. What I'm saying is this.
Looking downfield, it's back. Here's a heat.
Good shit.
Able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. They're going to score more points in the second half. They've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's not supposed to be, and it don't have to be, but I think
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made. Coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Let's go. Good shit, Kanu.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football, you get rid of it. You don't take a sack, because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big one.
This is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this. He makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, Manning fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Manning. Looking for a huge play.
Let's go, Ryan.
There he goes to the right.
Fucking ball, boy. Good fucking ball, Arch.
Away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. He plays man-to-man. He gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got sense.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
$2 million. That's fucking crazy. An HBCU.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
I sent you the highlights from the fight last night.
Alright, bet.
Let's see if they can get
Facebook,
something going
JB.
here late in the half.
And I think at Jackson State, he was making change.
The run inside. It's Hansen. Finds Zach Reese, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Fumble! Get that motherfucker! Come on!
Damn Lil Lungs.
Nah, it's just whenever I smoke some good weed, I choke. If I'm smoking weed and I ain't choking, y'all know it ain't no good. I ain't smoking no good weed.
Figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Oh my God, catch the ball, boy.
How about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that player.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. We saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first.
Good job, Relief. Let's see if we can get just a little bit more money.
20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Arch is going to throw for it. It's complete on the right side.
On the ball.
31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Yes, sir. Good block. Good block.
Here he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage.
Scary.
Dig down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
Good blocking. Let's go. Let's go, Hollywood. Let's go, Hollywood. Let's go, Hollywood. What they want to do?
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass.
A lot of help from us on the road to redemption. Deion Sanders is from the hood, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm sure he's been robbed.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Was the highest paid state employee in the whole state of Connecticut. That pay came from above the dean of that university. So
we'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Defense wants to bring the heat. They'll leave it with him.
Let's go!
Stop.
Everybody hit his ass.
Scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
First took that job at Jackson State. He promised these kids.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I spoke to him to make change. I spoke to him. And if you're going to make change, you got to understand some of the shit that you coming into is going to be some bullshit. That's your purpose of being here. You're strong enough and you're the person. You got the
looking for a man. It's back.
The fanfare.
Oh, they're after him. Pucks it out of the air. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
And the hypocrisy of it is the fact that the reason the HBCUs are struggling financially the way that they are because the black celebrities do not.
After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long.
You understand me? If Puffy Combs was sponsoring a Howard, if Oprah was sponsoring
back to throw, time running short in the half.
Nigga, first round shit. First round shit, nigga.
He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
We have enough economics in our community amongst our celebrities that they could sponsor.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
Football players and basketball players of a certain income or greater, especially our big
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
And the reason you got robbed is because you never did nothing for the institution before you got there. It's hypocrisy. Now let's look at Harvard and Yale. Let me give you the opposite.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be?
Because the IRS ordered Harvard and Yale.
Good pick up on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. He wants to change this route. Here's Arts to throw. Unloads to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
We just did that to keep the momentum up. Keep the momentum up. You feel me?
Y'all make this, y'all stay in Jackson State. It's fun to be an NFL quarterback. Knowing that this level of competition, this level of football.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense head down to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You need that because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together.
Break
Start
that.
this drive off on a good note.
Break that
It
tackle.
starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
And you're of the belief that tokenism is a no-no.
Show me where it has.
Barack Obama is like a token.
2nd and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already.
The NFL went and got Jay-Z to help clean up the image after they shitted on Colin Kaepernick.
Let me try
And that's the benefit.
The Jay-Z thing is too early to see.
Stop.
Looking for a man. It's back.
Give him more time to see what he's going to do with it.
It's complete to the right.
Yes, sir. Good tackle, McDonald.
Safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Going downfield for the big play.
Yes, sir. Let that shit go.
Haul it in.
Good shit, Masco.
Almost had their first pick here late in the game.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on...
For Black America, how much you want to fucking bet health care is not on the damn list? They gonna say miseducation, mass incarceration, gentrification, homelessness, police brutality, and access to wealth. There's no damn health care. Obamacare did nothing without the health care suppressed the black folks. Bullshit. That was for America. That wasn't for us. Come on, y'all.
They got that shit and was very happy. People be saying for America.
Obamacare is not a top 5 issue for black folks. And if you think Obamacare helped us so much, why do black people in America need to develop one and implement?
What you doing? Karate?
What about what about all these black folks? What about Obamacare does not address healthcare disparities or racism that black people face.
It's very fun. That's very true. It does not. It does not. You're right.
That is incorrect.
How?
Mad people. And we got people in this room, an extension of the people in this room, did not have health care. I'm 47 years old. I'm 47 years old. And I know mad motherfucking people, and I'm sure we all do, that did not have zero health care prior to Obama.
That was not the question.
No, so when you say
I said, how did the racism?
No, you didn't. You said, how did it help black people?
Yes.
I'm answering you.
Directly for.
Because these people...
Obamacare was...
Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Justin Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking
Say
forward
what's
to
up,
see how
fam.
this one goes.
I know fam in the building.
Ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Mass incarceration, miseducation. You know what he did for police brutality? He gave them the cameras. He gave them the body cam. Has that stopped the police from killing
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Wasting no time.
Give me that shit. Come on, y'all.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Look at that.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a number one receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback.
Come here.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard
First round shit, nigga.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first two plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up.
Give me that shit, boy. I'm on it.
And the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start.
Let's go.
Of course.
Okay, all right,
So I'm still going to hold him accountable for it.
how? Hey, if some good shit happens, he put his name on it.
That was Piato.
So we got
I have pass interference, but they ain't calling it. Stop. Stop.
They both. How can he go come down? See, the problem is we got too many fucking coons in Black America. Obama is a
We got too many motherfucking coons in Black America. What are you doing that for? You gonna knock yourself out.
So you wasn't happy when you got president?
Of course not. I'm the only
Like, what the fuck? You should have just seen what she just did. Turned into wild thornberry for like 2 seconds. She said, like, and it was finna hit her.
Swings really dramatic to the other end of the spectrum, depending on
It does. But the point is, here's the bigger question, because we deal in personalities, not systems. When are black people moving off the Democratic Party campaign? I want you to think the question.
I agree.
Stop touching shit.
I want to take this step further. I want to say when are black people going to stop playing politics? It's not for us. This structure of the politics is not for us.
I understand this, but I'm trying to follow you.
You take it. What's the name?
I'm at the point where I don't feel like there should be any black politician playing this game until we have some established.
You watched the highlights.
Oh, let me watch them real quick.
Represent the black party.
Did you send them on Facebook? Hey, get away from my cooler sister. Go. Go, go, go.
Newark, we're in the majority, I believe. So in Newark, we should have a party. Jersey City, we're not in the minority. It's the Latinos.
Yeah.
Right? So you need a union. If we can win the office, we need a party. Let me rephrase that. If you can't win the office,
We should not play politics under the same guise that we've been playing it from this country.
absolutely.
It's not
Democratic, Republican dichotomy is the black track.
But now let me ask you.
Until the black vote is organized along black community lines, it never works for us. We need a black vote, not a Democratic vote, not a Republican vote. We need a black vote.
And then what happens is you open up yourself to annihilation.
My bad, I Wi-Fi was tripping, but yay nigga, you wanna come when I ain't here, gang.
Start talking about the Newark shit. Newark gets their state funding from the state of New Jersey. That is true. So now, when you separate yourself, what the fuck you think gonna happen to the kids in the school system now with no financial base coming from the state?
I completely disagree.
I think it's the same process that you saying. I think it's the same process that you saying we gotta start somewhere. Right. That's our we're gonna start. Hold on. That's like a parent saying, yo, I hate my boss and I hate this job. So I'm gonna leave. You got 2 fucking kids at home.
That nigga Cepeda got knockout power, huh?
Any minority will always be subject to the will of the majority. Agree? Absolutely. So with black people being a numerical minority in America, we have to use our numerical strength, however far it is, to leverage our agenda.
Nigga, you seen my message.
By withdrawing from all of the major parties. Democrats,
What message, man?
Freedom Party, get out of all of them and do a black party or union. And then what happens is what? When Joe Biden comes
Bro,
up,
the pressure he put on Roach was insane.
I didn't get no message from you.
you got to come and have a conversation. I represent 50 million black women. Presidential election.
Oh wait, is it? I didn't get a message,
Why
fam.
you come over when I ain't here, Buster?
Fam, you said you was coming back at 8 o'clock tonight. I said that.
Because if you organize 50 million to put me out, next election, you will organize the same 50 million to kick my white ass out. The issue with black America is the reason why nobody puts out vote system is the disorganized vote. I think that's not good because the black community does not vote for the black community. We're caught up in what's best for the Democratic Party. We're caught up in what's best for the Republicans.
See, Roach ain't got no knockout power. Javante would have knocked that nigga out at that point.
Oh, you wanna tell me Junior whooped your ass after you made him sign a now?
Hey, he was like, call Chris. Call Chris now. Call Chris now. Cause I whooped your ass 3 times after you made me sign. Call Chris now. I was like, nigga, no, nigga. I made you sign, nigga. You was a negative nigga. I ain't gotta tell him the positives. But he been signing all week though. It wasn't just, you feel me? I kept his signing streak going.
Hard alternation mark.
Yeah, that's Chris,
alternation
man.
mark. Hard
That's Chris,
alternation
JB.
mark.
Stop. Like, Zepeda was not giving him no chance to actually throw a punch or something. Like, he was pushing up on him. Ever. Stop.
What you doing, Phil? You can't slide. I knew it was one of us cause you only call us few fam.
Exponentially, in fact, with home ownership, insurance, rent, those are the things that are built far away from
Only way I can slide, fam, is if somebody come and get us.
At all, he didn't
But
keep no
Miata got a
space.
headache. She not fit, like, she not, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, we got drunk yesterday. That shit, Troy looked and sound like his ass don't even feel what he had drunk yesterday. Like, I was fucked up last night, fam. Like, Troy had me fucked up. I'm not ever drinking that shit again. Whatever was in that clear bottle, I'm not drinking it no more. I had a headache, nigga. You feel
Give
me?
her the PP she will be in.
I couldn't even, what's the name, fam? Like, I couldn't even function last night when I got home. It was not a good time after that. I am never drinking that again. For real. Like Miata sleep right now, nigga.
Wealthy white, wealthy black. Right? Let's say anything. Whatever the fuck, right?
Oh
That's how I be feeling with Junior ass.
He punching that nigga Lamont Roach a lot.
Slap your PP on her face with tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing.
Why the fuck is 90% of
No. You said that the wealthy white cares more about the wealthy black than the poor white. And I'm telling you, you're
I'm
wrong.
fucking dead.
You're wrong. But Dr. Mark, can I just make this short? It is believed that racism is dying. at this point.
I believe that was so. Yeah, so I believe that. So
They just reset yourself ahead.
So that's why the perspective of no, that's not why my perspective is that. My perspective is I'm a mathematical dude. I believe in the math. So my point is that nobody can answer me with is white superiority is their primary objective. I believe power is any wealthy person's objective. Because I think that regardless of color, we want to maintain our wealth. So you could go to Africa, you could go to fucking India, you could go to China, you could go anywhere you want. The wealthy people in those regions want to maintain their power. You maintain your power by
Nigga, you really did it. I'm weak, face with tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing, face with tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing.
Was such a real ideal thing. Why the fuck are they not helping the poor whites?
Who said they were? Let me throw a couple things at you. There was some research that was.
Who said they not?
Who said they not? Stay with me.
You can't use numbers when they benefit you.
Here's the point you're missing. Although they may be poor, they have advantages, opportunities, and access to resources that we will never see. There was a research study that was done recently. Stay with me. Stay with me. There was a research study done recently where they looked at people who are looking for jobs. White men, no college. You guys know what I'm talking about. White males, no college, no degrees, prison record. Black male, no prison record. Bachelor's degree, master's degree. Guess who got called back? 5 times as likely than the other group. I believe that. The whites. He hired a black male with the college degree.
Stop.
He got instead of a poor white man.
The person doing the hiring is the rich ones. The person doing the hiring is the fucking mid-level HR nigga that don't feel threatened by the white man. He feels threatened by the black dude. That's let me answer you.
Who does he answer?
Let me the questions, and I've been in mid-level corporate America before. The motherfuckers up there don't know what we doing down here. They leave and delegate that to you. And Joe had an HR manager that he hired to come in here and clean his motherfucking apartment. Joe might not know who the fuck cleans the
Some just or you mixed race?
No.
Or you're bunny house?
Yes. Oh, that's why it's not true.
That's not true. That's not true. You go home.
That's not true. Yes, but that's not true.
Just stop touching my goddamn TV.
So help me understand how you can be so passionate about the black.
I'm passionate. I'm an objective thinker. I don't. If something makes sense,
you have no loyalty to the black community.
No, I do have. I probably have way more blacks than you.
Okay. So help me understand that you employ more blacks than me, but you go home to a white woman. Why you don't have a black woman?
Because I fell in love with a white woman.
Why did you fall in love with a black woman?
He killed me with this.
Okay. And why did you find and fall in love with another black woman?
I think that's it.
Okay. And why did you get another one and another one and another one until you found the right one?
Because I met a white woman that I fell in love with, and that's the person
And
that
you're being disingenuous about something. And let me tell you what you're being disingenuous about. Romance is a function of focus and opportunity. If I want to date an Asian, I'm going to put myself around Asian women so I can find one. If I want to date a Latino, I'm going to put myself around Latino women so I can date one. If you wanted to marry a black woman, you're going to put yourself around black women so you can find one. So how did you end up with the Caucasian? No disrespect to her. No.
What I'm telling you is,
How did you end up with a Caucasian?
So what? I went to a white college, white child. I never bunny house.
Stop. Right now.
let me answer you.
Stop.
That wasn't my priority. My priority wasn't.
Get down. Get down.
Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Longhorns headed toward the wall, and we are ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Stop.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I know she got racism in her veins.
Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Blasted as he lets it go.
Let's go, Umi.
Had the completion, just missed it.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The snap sets up the throw.
Let's fucking go!
And now it's loose. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running, and you can see it takes off, and the defense closes in fast, and the most important thing happens for the defense. They get the ball out, and they force it.
They hate the fact that he's factual with his shit.
13-yard line as
Or
the
that
drive continues.
or he'll say it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody may not agree with it, but he'll say the shit.
Might be calling a hot route. March Madness.
Stop. Get down.
They get him at the 15.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long.
I don't think she likes it too much. She usually suck this shit down.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense hasn't been deep in their own end. On the draw, it's Richard. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
To the air, it's Hoover. Let's it fly.
Let that shit go. Good shit.
That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there. He just wasn't able to stab it.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got him in the flat.
Good play. Good play. Good play.
Short of the 1st down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive
Where
going.
the fuck are you going?
And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
T. Smith, come on, bro.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your...
Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up.
What's good, fam? Ole Peaky Blinders hat chilling.
Let's go! What's good, fam?
Up front by this defensive line, being so
Oh yeah, you feel me? Nah, this my Raymond Reddick. You feel me? This my Raymond Reddick.
Unencumbered.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. Fourth down coming. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Called her Caucasian and everything.
And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line.
We want other people to hold themselves accountable when we're on ourselves accountable. I don't believe in none of that white superiority. I don't believe in no white supremacy. Them fucking white people can't hold the candle to me. And I stand on that.
You want anything you want.
I stand on that. What I'm saying is that
As an individual, that's fine, but what about the systemic?
true. I'm not disagreeing, but the systemic issue has to start with us. We can't expect the motherfuckers that broke us to fix us. What are we talking about? That is
I agree with that.
a fucking
Why are you laying with a member of the group that broke?
My girlfriend is 44 years old.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Manning going over the top. He tossed the coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Throw them horns up,
They're
baby.
mellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown run.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up when you do something good like this early. That burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands, and the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense
It ain't no more.
prides itself on
I
going
just gave you
after
2
you,
of
and
them.
they
You
did
good.
with that
It ain't no more.
pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
That's all she was doing. Stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Running inside, it's Richard. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Grab behind the line. It's Becker. Hard running there.
And he said, I sound like I am. Yes, you is. If you sound like you is, then you is. Bye-bye.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Get flat.
Man, it's
Get flat.
To control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quick release on the RPO. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Caught behind the line, it's Richard. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump it.
He said he's going to go home, tell his white girlfriend, the twin, she's going to go back to Portuguese.
So fast, getting to the running back and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They make the stop, man, to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's back.
Don't be losing now.
Completion, but it was too late.
What you talking about? You know who my team is, fam. You know who my team is.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Stepping to the right.
Give me that. Sitting on that shit, boy. Let's go.
Longhorns.
And they capitalize.
Trash horns.
This field position.
You know what it is. Give me that.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44.
Stop touch stuff.
They'll start on the ground with Brown.
Garbage horns.
Sets up a 2nd and 6.
Whatever, JB.
Taken by Texas, it's their 2nd.
If you've been in the stream long enough or been, you know what I'm saying, you've been watching, JB is a Longhorn hater.
2nd and 6.
JB is a Longhorn hater. Yes, sir. Bottle that shit all up. Let's go, Hollywood. Put it down.
Knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They've done a really good job identifying
Dookie Horns.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly.
I don't even have a college team. I need to find a home.
Give me that shit, boy. Little ass boy. Let's go.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the week with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime.
Don't pick Texas.
David, you saw it paid off them.
Ultimate hater right there. Go and put them horns up for me, y'all. Put them horns up. Put them horns up for me. Like this. Put them horns up for me like this. Put them horns up for me like this.
Sign of the horns, medium dark skin tone.
Put them horns up for me.
What team should be my college home?
Georgia. Since you already like Atlanta Falcons, you might as well choose Georgia. Or Georgia State. You know, stay in Atlanta. Make it easy. Like I'm in Texas. Texas and the Dallas Cowboys. It's okay, JB. It's okay.
To the air. It's Hoover. Got it in the middle. It's Mark.
Anyone besides Ohio State or Texas.
Anyone besides Ohio State. You can pick Texas, man. You can always come over to the land. You feel me?
To the air on first down. Pressure coming.
You can always come to the land, you feel me?
Pass and it never had a chance.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. If he goes off of his first target, you could tell he did not have much time.
Is that got two more than said that?
Football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
I'm not getting this middle. He wanted that middle, y'all. He wanted that middle.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this guy.
But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Woohoo!
He will go.
First round sheet.
Get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on fourth down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And you'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Right down the boulevard. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
No matter what we mix in, we come out us. Oh, God.
Coming out with it, it's Lockett. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did. The quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him a football. It's the reason I've built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Still running at the 40.
Just real speed. Malik Brown has real speed. Malik Brown has real speed. Put them horns up. Put them horns up.
Have been doing a pretty good job bottling this.
Put them horns up.
That was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field. The speed did the rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What you doing?
Like he's
what are you doing?
Sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense.
Yeah, no.
They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Huh? What?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Preston.
His first name is A-Dog?
As he'll go out of bounds at the 12.
The fighter? Stop.
Wow. Okay. Here's the reason why they think it's just 80 starts. The reason why they struggle must be exclusively black.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. To the air, it's Hoover.
Get his ass.
To the right, trying to make something happen. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like they take a deep shot, they try it short, they really just struggle to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Oh, pick it off, Colin.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Man, that's another.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Let's go.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
As a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling real.
Could be an alley. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
First down, right back to Brown. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's into the end zone.
I can get it with Archie too. I can get it with Archie too.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute this points.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Becker. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh, look at kick that.
Trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I'ma call you real quick.
That's caught. It's Becker. He makes
let it go.
almost as soon as he catches
All right,
it.
go on.
They're short of the first down. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back. It's Hoover. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down.
Let's go.
And another empty drive. He's
Tip drill.
not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I just texted you.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
It's still not acceptable. His daughter, Rosetta, my cousin, she scolded him about it.
So they were getting up against the play.
About people. How do you go and marry a white woman? And I'm going to tell you the reason why I think Frederick Douglass did it. Remember who's the first person to introduce him to literacy? That white woman in Baltimore.
White lady in Baltimore.
You see that? I believe that because he was mixed race himself, the father being white, I believe there was always a love for the white woman that was fastened in his bosom when that white woman started teaching him how to read in Baltimore. He had a soft spot for him. And the fact that he was 50% Caucasian himself, or should I say, his father was Caucasian, I believe he felt he had a right to go by. It's not an excuse. No, I don't excuse it. Because guess what? If Frederick Douglass never marries that snow bunny, he would be undisputedly the greatest black leader in American history. Most people would still say he is.
They don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining.
Let me ask you a question. Sometimes
don't look for the snow bunny bailout because I'm not giving you one. Go ahead.
Don't look for the snow bunny bailout because I'm not giving you one.
Work to do here on second and long.
Your romantic part
Here.
is a fusion of focus and opportunity.
Correct.
Manning bears the pressure, trying to make something happen. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
If those things are there,
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
the love your fucking product.
Offense changing the play.
Do you realize that for one half of human history?
Third down from the gun. Manning unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Runs through, man. He might have space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Back to pass. It's Manning. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I think defenses sometimes get
Put them foes
frustrated.
up. Put them foes up.
It's happy and because you give up yards.
Put them foes up.
Give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Put them foes up.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive
I see why Jamie French didn't play really for y'all the WR.
Have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything
last season,
come from this one.
I just feel like DJ Moore got way too much burn. He wasn't that good to me. I felt like French should have got a lot more burn. Like, for real. Like DJ Moore was in the locker room being a fucking cancer, mad about his playing time and his catches and shit like that. Like, get the fuck on.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
He fucking sucks in the game.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down.
Let's go, Cam. Big body. Big body.
Texas fight and fighting them through the
Put them horns up. Put them horns up.
Big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they can do. And this is a good spot. Hey, listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Ready to try the point after.
Hold on, y'all.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Motion from the back. Takes the handoff. It's Richard. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Rushes on him, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Under fire, and they got it.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
Bring in the heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Man, it's just been that kind of day. This is one of those games you just want to forget. They've been dominated in every phase. They're getting blown out. Now you give up a safety in the 4th quarter. There are a lot of coachable moments and a lot of teachable things this coaching staff's going to have to dig into here this week of practice.
Whoever you're playing is dog shit.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own.
That's not true.
Boy, on God, fam. I'm going to work on this nigga.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards.
Gonna put it on.
They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and He has delivered for his offense all game long.
On first down, it's Brown again. There's some room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Nope.
And when I disprove the point, he'll say, yo, that's individual. I just did with the
They're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Here's a heat. He gets away. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up.
I can't speak to it. But let's take straight. You can go anything. I don't know.
They'll run it. It's smothered. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead and had a great day today.
Working that left side now. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Wide receiver going in motion.
And when she got caught, she called it.
He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks. Able to get that tackle for loss.
With the clock running, this should be the final play.
GG's, my boy, GG's.
Why are you doing that?
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today. Man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them, and they had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Paul.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Powell, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Most police are of what race? Most wars in American prisons are of what race? Most bank owners are of what race? Political power is controlled by what race? So we gotta be honest about where we are. We can change it. Sure. I'm not scapegoating white folk for the solution to the problem. I'm saying white people are responsible for the problems that we have. Sure. Have you ever heard of the Commission? Have you ever heard of the Turner Commission? The Turner Commission. It's a book that all y'all need to read. Okay, this is part of the reason Dr. King is great. What's the name of it? It's called the Turner Commission. The Federal Commission Report on Civil Disorders in America. Let me tell you what happened. In 1967, it was the long, red hot summer. I remember this. It was more black race riots. Newark, New Jersey, and Detroit led. Those were the two radical, right? And Mary Barack. There was race riots in over 100 states. So Lyndon B. Johnson put together a commission and said, we got to find out black folks that run the white folks. So the commission did this whole study. This is about Dr. King violating what the current commission report came out. If Dr. King would have had the results from the first commission, Dr. King would have been unstoppable against you. The current commission said the problems of the black ghetto
you see the switcher
by
over
white people. The problems in the black community created by white folks, maintained by white folks, exploited by white folks, and white folks victims. Until the U.S. government addresses that reality, it seems that nothing will change. I agree with that. White supremacy. I agree with that. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I'm agreeing. Any mature conversation on solutions for the black reality must include white racism and the role that it plays in the creation of our society. Listen, our kids are being mistaken. I agree. We don't control the school system. Our men are being mass incarcerated. We don't control the prisons. Our people are economically impoverished. We don't control the economy. You understand? Every problem we got was introduced from the outside. But here's where we agree. The only person who will solve the problems is us. Sure. And we're going to do that without no white money and no white participation. Listen to this. There's no white women in our fucking bed. That's your bed. Your bed is your bed. I keep my bed. Come here. Come here. Can affect what goes on in the community. Sure. So let me ask you what's fucking is on fucking. Get the benefit out of it. Kobe Bryant. Vanessa and guess what? Is Vanessa Bryant using any of that black man's money to do anything in the black community? Absolutely fucking not. You know what? You know?
always thinking some shit cool. Shit ain't cool. That crying shit ain't cool. That shit lame as hell. Talking about her? Yeah. She can just sit there and chew on it. Hopefully she chew on it. Hopefully she chew on it. You know, your ass eat like a pit bull. What was that?
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here. Tommy Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's Mensa to throw. He's got him. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. And the Canes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. Good, solid tackle.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Make the stop at the 4.
That shit when I seen her choking, like, I really don't like that.
Still strong. Inte man får inte till honom. Det kan den grejen som var när vi inte har
Beat your ass, nigga.
No, that baby big as fuck. She choked him like, sit your big ass down.
And I think she gonna be like she was telling, like, trying to tell them.
It's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing right out the gates.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a 1st down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's a nice job running the end route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
This time it's complete. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
Snags it, and there's running room. Now the connection takes it to the 11. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes.
Let's go! And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense putting points on the board.
This is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. formations. Slithers into space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they handed off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
From the gun on third down.
Way to switch it.
Pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hurricanes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, Mensah. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Lofton. Lowers those pads. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Fletcher. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Trying play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. He got it right inside the pylon.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Umi. You gotta keep outside, bro. It's not straight chop down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's blocking. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Floats it out in space. Got a little grass.
Ooh.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. Third and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting it to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throwing the football. He does the rest, picks up the big first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here, and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Second down coming up. They'll give it to Brown. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many junk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Makes the grab and room to run.
Yes, sir, Niblick. Yes, sir, Niblick.
Down, Texas. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Mensa. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's Mensa to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Complete to the left. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it, and lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. Defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to do. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
He wants it all. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap.
Let's go.
Gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Canes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett.
Let's go. Let's go, Lockett. Let's go, Lockett.
He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity.
Return specialist.
It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Mensah. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming.
Let's go.
It's a sack.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Terry and Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Just enough time for one final play of the half. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Mensah. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway.
We got to get some money here, Chad. We got to get some money here.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. On the ground with the counter.
Good block. Good block.
There's a crease.
Good
They
block.
finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field,
snags it and he's open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Wingo.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Quarterback moving. Slings it downfield.
Ooh.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
That's me.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up to the completion.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Complete in the middle.
Sir.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's Brown. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Kings offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense, there he goes! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad play at a bad time.
The Longhorns want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decision.
Got some room, and to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes and continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Finds his man. It's Lofton. They make the stop.
That's a Vegas product, y'all. That's a Vegas product right there.
Get to that first down marker. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's Mentz at a throw.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll send the back in motion. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
This is a point where you just got to be...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. That shit is boxed, y'all.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field.
How would you get? I know you didn't go straight and get him out of the job or the drink, so tell me the roast him. What are you doing here? He's going to ask me the same question.
Wait, what that say? Texas what? Uh-oh. 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 Let's go ahead and go input that real quick. UV. They doing all that. Let's go input that real quick. Yes, sir. Offense and defense set. I ain't now. I ain't now. I ain't now. Alright, chat. I'm finna eat. I'll check y'all later. I'll probably be back on 2K. I appreciate y'all watching. You feel me? You know I fuck with y'all the long way. Peace.